So by having more subscribers, some in the U.S., but to your point, it's a mature market, having more subscribers outside the U.S. market will drive, perhaps not more engagement on a per subscriber basis, but the total engagement across the globe will increase. Like, where does bundling come into that picture, right? It's obviously been a hot topic since the earnings and the announcement, the bundling with Disney. There's a lot of optimism around that, like what it may look like and what it may do for both of your platforms, right? How does that help drive overall engagement and subscription growth going forward?
Well, I've been talking about bundling for the last 2 years, but the real focus of our company in terms of driving this transformation and this multi-year plan has been that this is a generational disruption. The disruption is not as much around content. People are watching more content than they ever have, and quality content is more important, I think, than it ever has been. But the way that they receive it, the distribution method, whether they get it on their device or whether they get it from one app, right now it's a really challenging environment for consumers. So if you hear about a show or you hear about a sport, you got to Google it. Where is it? What platform is it on? And so the consumer experience is challenged. We've gotten used to it, but over time, I'm convinced, and we're convinced, that experience will get better, and we need to drive it to a better consumer experience, which will get us better economics and a better product. So one, we think bundling provides a better consumer experience. And we have 2 initiatives that will be rolling out in the next month or in the next 3 months. One is our sports venture, which will roll out this fall, which is Disney, Fox, and us. It's a very contemporary product. It's an app. So if you want to see hockey, you can see all the playoffs in one place. You can see all the baseball in one place. It's a different approach. We think it'll be very attractive, and it'll be a better consumer experience, a real contemporary consumer experience. The Disney bundle is another example where we think it should provide, first and foremost, a better consumer experience. You get Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max. And if it works, and Disney and we are really going to drive it here in the U.S., it should reduce churn. 2 of us will be marketing one product, and because we're doing it directly, the ARPU could be quite compelling for us. So I think it's the beginning of this transition from people going to 10 different apps. Eventually, I think there's going to be 4 or 5, and we're convinced with the best content, the best quality content in the world, and maybe more global content than anyone else, that will be one of those. And as the bundling happens, or as the consolidation around the world happens, I think that the economics around the business will get better and better.